Welcome to our guide on building your emergency fund. That's right, folks, we're talking about financial peace of mind. Today, we'll walk you through 5 essential steps to ensure you're financially prepared for any unexpected events. Life throws curveballs, job loss, medical bills, car repairs, you name it. But with a healthy emergency fund, you can sleep soundly knowing you're covered. Let's dive in and get you on the path to financial freedom. First things first, folks, you gotta know your target. Without a clear goal, it's like trying to hit a bullseye in the dark. We're talking about figuring out how much you need in your emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, your cushion for those unexpected bumps in the road. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses stashed away. This might seem like a lot, but it's essential for peace of mind. Now I know what you're thinking. Dave, that sounds like a lot of money. And you're right, it might be. But think of it as an investment in your future stability. And you're right, it might be. But listen, this ain't about getting rich quick. This is about having a safety net for when life throws you a curveball. It's about being prepared for the unexpected. Calculate your monthly expenses: rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, the whole 9 yards. This includes everything you need to keep your household running smoothly. Don't forget those little things that add up, like your daily coffee or that gym membership you never use. These small expenses can make a big difference in your overall budget. Once you've got that number, multiply it by 3 for the bare minimum and by 6 for that extra peace of mind. This range gives you flexibility depending on your comfort level and financial situation. Now, I know everyone's situation is different. Your emergency fund goal should reflect your unique circumstances and financial responsibilities. If you've got a stable job and a 2-income household, you might be okay with a smaller emergency fund. This is because you have more financial security and a lower risk of income loss. But if you're self-employed or have a lot of debt, you'll want to aim for the higher end of that range. This provides a buffer for the unpredictability of your income and financial obligations. Remember, this is about your financial security, so be honest with yourself and set a goal that makes sense for you. It's better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. Take the time to review your finances regularly and adjust your emergency fund goal as needed. Life changes, and so should your financial plans. Stay proactive and keep your safety net strong. All right, folks, now that you know your emergency fund goal, it's time to create a budget. A budget is your financial blueprint, a plan that will guide you towards achieving your financial goals and securing your future. I know, the dreaded B word. But don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. But trust me on this, a budget is not about depriving yourself. It's about taking control of your money. It's about making informed decisions and being proactive rather than reactive. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing exactly where your hard-earned cash is going. Start by tracking your spending for a month. This will give you a clear picture of your financial habits. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook. The tool you choose doesn't matter as much as the consistency with which you use it. Categorize your expenses so you can see where your money is actually going. Break it down into categories like groceries, utilities, entertainment, and so on. You might be surprised at how much you're spending on things you don't even need. Those small, seemingly insignificant purchases can add up quickly. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, it's time to identify areas where you can cut back. Look for patterns and ask yourself if each expense is truly necessary. I'm not talking about becoming a hermit and living off ramen noodles, but there's always room for adjustments. Maybe you can cook more meals at home or choose healthier, budget-friendly groceries. Can you eat out less? Negotiate your cable bill? These small changes can make a big difference over time. Find a cheaper cell phone plan? Every little bit helps. Even saving a few dollars here and there can add up to significant savings over the course of a year. Now, the fun part. Allocating more money towards your emergency fund. This is where you start to see the fruits of your labor. Look at your budget and see where you can free up some cash. Maybe you can cut back on non-essential expenses or find ways to reduce your monthly bills. Maybe you can cancel that subscription you never use or cut back on your entertainment spending. Every dollar you save can be redirected towards your emergency fund. Remember, this is about prioritizing your financial goals. It's about making choices that align with your long-term objectives. Building your emergency fund is like investing in your future peace of mind. It's a safety net that will provide you with security and confidence, knowing you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Chapter 3. Automate your savings. Let's talk about automation, folks. This is one of my favorite tips because it takes the willpower out of saving. We're creatures of habit, and if we have to manually transfer money to our savings every month, it's easy to forget or simply not do it. That's where automation comes in. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your emergency fund every time you get paid. Think of it as paying yourself first. Choose a day that works best for you, whether it's the day you receive your paycheck or a specific day of the month. Start small if you have to. Even $20 or $50 per paycheck can make a difference over time. As you get used to it and your income grows, you can gradually increase the amount you're transferring. The beauty of automation is that you don't even have to think about it. The money is automatically transferred to your emergency fund, so you're less likely to spend it. It's like magic, but for your finances. Chapter 4. Supercharge your savings with side hustles. Alright folks, let's talk about side hustles. These are the extra gigs you can take on to boost your income. Now I know what you're thinking. Dave, I'm already working my tail off. How can I possibly add more to my plate? But hear me out. A side hustle doesn't have to be another full-time job. It can be something you do in your spare time at your own pace. It's about finding creative ways to bring in some extra cash to reach your financial goals faster. Even a few extra hours a week can make a big difference. We live in a gig economy, folks. This means there are countless opportunities to earn money on the side. There are endless opportunities out there to make money on your own terms. You can choose what works best for you. Think about your skills and interests. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Can you freelance your writing or design skills? There are always people looking for talented writers and designers. Are you good with your hands? Maybe you can offer handyman services or start a pet sitting business. Maybe you can offer handyman services or start a pet sitting business. People are always in need of reliable help. Don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the box. Sometimes the best ideas come from thinking differently. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and TaskRabbit make it easier than ever to find freelance gigs. You can sign up and start offering your services in no time. Or if you prefer something more hands-on, consider driving for Uber or Lyft. It's a flexible way to earn money. Delivering food with DoorDash or Grubhub, which can be done in your free time, or renting out a spare room on Airbnb. This can be a great way to make use of extra space in your home. The key is to find something you enjoy and that fits into your schedule. This way, it won't feel like a burden. Remember, the money you earn from your side hustle can go straight to your emergency fund, helping you reach your goal even faster. Every little bit counts, and over time it can add up to a significant amount. Chapter 5. Unlocking employer benefits. Alright folks, let's talk about employer benefits. Now this is an area where a lot of people leave money on the table. We're talking about free money here, folks, and I know you don't want to miss out on that. First up, retirement accounts. If your employer offers a 401k or 403b with matching contributions, take advantage of it. This is essentially free money that your employer is giving you towards your retirement. Contribute enough to get the full match. It's like getting a bonus just for saving for your future. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dave, I need this money now, not when I'm retired. And that's fair, but hear me out. While it's important to prioritize your emergency fund, don't neglect your retirement savings. By contributing to your employer-sponsored plan, you're not only setting yourself up for a comfortable retirement, but you're also reducing your taxable income, which means more money in your pocket now. It's a win-win situation. So, sit down with your HR department, review your benefits package, and make sure you're maximizing all the perks your employer offers. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to building a robust emergency fund. Remember, financial security is within your reach. It's not about being rich, it's about having peace of mind, knowing you can handle whatever life throws your way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial tips and advice. We'll help you take control of your money and achieve your financial dreams.